Hey folks, Rob Flux here with Adam Bahrami, one of my former students and a builder, been doing this a very, very long time at one of his sites, real deal in the field, and we're out in the sunny suburb of
Mount Colah. Perfect, the best day, didn't we? Yeah.
It's an absolutely cracking day here. Yeah. We've just managed to grab the only glimpse of sunshine that there is today, I think. So 1 into 3 subdivision,
yep.
And you said each one of those is a duplex. So actually 6 different...
It's not duplex, it's just a dual occupancy.
Dual occupancy, so, okay. Yeah. So 6 keys effectively, even though 3 titles. Yep. So up and coming area, doing really, really well. Yep. Now, your acquisition model in this particular instance, JV with the landowner.
Originally JV with the landowner. We have put the offer in initially, and then halfway through the project, we renegotiated with the landowner with a better offer, and they decided they want to sell. So
yep. So JV with the landowner means you get to control the property without actually owning it. It's a great way to get the soft equity uplift, get yourself to a point where you've actually added value, and then you can refinance as where appropriate, assuming that you need finance. I know a good man like yourself is probably doing okay in that department.
I don't think so. Always finance is always good. Yeah.
Finance is, mate, you can leverage really well with finance.
Absolutely.
So we're going to go in and have a look at some of the issues and challenges, but how far into the project until you actually, I guess, renegotiate it? At the DA stage?
No, once we've got the DA. So once I knew, there was quite a few challenges through this project, which we'll walk through. Once I knew, I was confident that we've got the CC and we can do what we want, then we renegotiated.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, well, what we're going to do, folks, we're going to cut and go inside, and we'll show you some of the issues and challenges that Adam had to solve along the way, and then we'll wrap it up at the end of that. See you in a sec. Hey guys, here we are inside the site, 1 into 3 subdivision, as we said before. What we can see behind me is lots 1 and 2. Yep. Lot 1 is onto the Pacific Highway, lot 2 in the centre, and lot 3 is behind us, looking into some spectacular bushland that we'll spin and show you in a couple of moments.
Yep.
Now, the fact that we've got the highway there, mate, created some issues when it came to stormwater. So initially you got a development approval to council to drain all the way out to the front.
Correct. Yep.
And then when you actually went to execute RMS or main roads, they had a couple of challenges with that, didn't they?
Absolutely. Yeah. On the so yes, you're right, Rob. Initially we had the approval to drain all 3 lots to the front to Pacific Highway, which is a federal asset. I'll learn that through this project, and then just on a pre-construction meeting with the council officers and the RMS officers, they requested all of a sudden that they want a particular way of discharge into a road, being a federal asset. They wanted a whole lot of trenches and the curbs, upgrades, and the cost was just substantial. We didn't allow in the feasibility. Obviously, council approved our drainage, so we didn't know that's going to happen. So we went back to drawing board.
So went back to council and said, well, you've given us an approval that is not executable now.
Yep.
So alternative design, which was to put a bioretention basin down the bottom.
Yep.
So for those who aren't familiar, that basically is a little bit of an absorption area where all the stormwater goes into.
Yep.
It collects in there, gets treated, and then I guess slowly trickle feeds out into the creek. All the way down there, folks, in that sand pit, that is the bioretention basin. Hoping that you guys got to see that. And what we can see, mate, is what's going to be lot 3 here has this spectacular bush outlook. When we've got highway just there and we've got bushland just here, and it is so quiet, they wouldn't even know they've got convenience and access and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. A train station just less than 300 metres away, so quite accessible. That bio basin, we've done quite a few of them in my career. This is probably one of the biggest one I've done, and it just because of the scale of this site. It's quite a large site. Basically, the rainwater or stormwater, wherever we got hard surface, being roof or a right of access driveway, whatever, it goes into the stormwater grades, or the pits go into a retention system, and then from there it goes into, look at the wallabies and turkeys, wild turkeys. So yeah, it ends up in a biobasin. It gets filtered and then back into nature. So yeah, it's quite a smart system.
Yeah, very good. And we were just touching on before, but this lot here is not the only one that you're looking at doing a JV with. You're talking to both of the neighbours either side, so we're not going to give away the address.
Yep.
Other than to say what you've done is been quite clever in making wider driveways and things like that, so that if you happen to pick up next door, it's kind of pre-designed in. Mate, that's looking really lovely. So from a profits return perspective, what sort of profit on cost are we looking at here, percentage-wise?
Mate, we're looking on this particular site here, we're looking about 25-26%.
Yeah, nice.
So returning around about $700,000
nice.
Profit. The neighbours' negotiation or a deal we got with the neighbours will be the cream of a deal. It'd be quite beneficial for them as well. So
yeah, very good. Well, and so 750 odd K with $0 down with doing the JV at the start, folks. So just letting you know, no money down deals are actually out there. Mate, any parting words you'd like to give our learned friends out there?
Yeah, absolutely. Basically, just I grew up in this area since we migrated to Australia. The trick of a trade, I guess, is that you got to know your area. You got to know the real estate. You be involved with the community. There's a bit of a trust between neighbours and what we're doing here. Not only just with this particular project, but majority of the projects we're doing around this area. Sort of built a bit of a friendship, I guess, with the real estate agents around here. Quite familiar with what's happening, or what subdivision happening around this area. So that's
being an area expert.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And proof of that was last night we're at the local business awards night. So and your lovely daughter Ida actually won the Youth of the Year. So Adam's got Ida working, I guess, quite hard inside the business, doing some good things. But they're working with the community, in the community, being an area expert. So some fantastic advice for you guys.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see the full real deal, mate, when you present at our future meetup.
Yep.
So then you get to see all of the different issues and challenges, and there were a few more that we kind of skimmed over here. But we'll go through the full details at our next full real deal, mate.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
Thanks, Rob.
All good.
Cheers.
See you, folks.
Yeah.